Alright. What's going on, folks? Not much going on right now. Don't mind the mess behind me. Actually, I should say it that way. Finger's still jacked up. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of resin printing, so finally finished a big piece. It took me about 2 days or so, and I gotta figure out settings on the resin printer, but should be fun. So basically I'm doing a Pit Fiend by Loot Studios. I got a subscription to them. They got some really gorgeous miniatures. So just gonna kind of clean up some of the ones that I've done already. So here's a normal size Pit Fiend for the, I think it was 32 millimeter. But instead, I decided to do a 75 millimeter print as well. As you can see, this is just the top half of him. So figure I'm gonna put the big guy together, do some cleanup on him. If anybody's got any questions, by all means, throw them out there. I'll do what I can to answer. Be gaming related or whatever. Might do some more of these once I get my airbrush set up, get stuff primed and whatnot, do some painting and answer questions. So, yeah, got any questions? Fire away. Right now I'm just going through, you can kind of see, I don't know how good this camera is going to do, but right down in here, let's see, you can probably hear it. Basically the supports for the print. Sorry. Kind of, for the most part, they come away pretty clean, but the sometimes they do leave just a little bit behind. So I'm just going through, clean those up. I got some little heroes and stuff that I printed off. A little mummified feline I did in 75 millimeter for the wife. Oops. So yeah, probably clean him up some. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. Yeah, there's the wife there. So I'm trying to do this without losing any detail. Yeah, if anybody's curious about the music, it's, is it Ian Grimm? Yeah, Ian Grimm. He does some, royalty-free music, which is pretty cool. So, I know some of you who may have watched our stream might hear it. So, try to get it going before we get in the game. In a little while, a couple of my buddies may join me in voice chat on Discord, so we'll see what happens to that. Do I have a screwdriver? Regular or Phillips?
Either one.
I know we have a Phillips, I think, on the table. So I don't think I have one over here. Ta-da!
Thanks.
You're welcome. So yeah, just trying to get these little pieces out on this leg. So I'm gonna, paint him. Doesn't look like he's got a rash or something. I mean, being a pit fiend and being in hell, you might get one. Pretty hot place to be. I don't know how humid it is, but you never know. But yeah, I'm excited. I always told myself I was gonna get a resin printer, so kind of did it. Instead of whenever we get a house, one of the first things I'm gonna get is a resin printer. So, sure enough, when we got a house, it got me a resin printer. Well, the first one didn't work, so I had to send that back. But got the new, replacement, and it's fun. Gives me something to do. I know what you might be thinking. There's a big ass mess behind me. Why am I not doing that? A lot of heavy boxes, and since I got pins going through my finger and the bone from surgery, don't want to risk that. But luckily they come out on this coming Wednesday. So, looking forward to that. Almost got this section done. Can't tell if there's a support in here or what. Yep, okay. Yeah, so just kind of hanging out, working on some stuff. Nothing too bad. So if you guys got any questions about anything, fire them away. I'll see what I can do. So if you want to ask about game stuff, by all means. I've got 3 decades of gaming experience and, well, running games primarily. A few times I was able to actually play. Every now and then I can play. It's not too often though. But yeah, Monday nights we try to stream our Genesis game, which I enjoy Genesis over like D&D 5e. And the wife and kids upstairs. But yeah, I enjoy 5e. It's simple. Used to run 4th edition, which 4th edition is fun. What I like to do is use some of their monsters' abilities in 5e, because it's fun. It throws a lot of people off, especially if you got players that like to read all those, the monster manuals and try to get a jump up on everybody. You're a DM or GM or whatever. It's really fun when you do that because they expect one thing from a creature, and you throw that out and they might have a hissy fit about it because they weren't expecting it. And sometimes you just gotta show them that, hey, you gotta surprise them. So what's the fun if you know what everything can do? I mean, I know some people that's what they enjoy. Me, I like to be surprised. I like to kind of expect one thing and all of a sudden something new happens and it's like, wait, what? How does that work? It's kind of like improvising. You gotta learn to do that a lot. A lot of people are like, I can't do that. You can do it. Just takes practice, that's it. For example, I've been trying to get the wife to run games for years. She never would. Until 2019 when we went to PAX. A buddy of mine told me that Osmond Fantasy Flight was looking for GMs for Star Wars. So I volunteered. Wife wanted to go, so she volunteered. And lo and behold, she ran Saturday 2 games, Sundays 1 game. I did like that was Friday night, Saturday morning, Sunday morning. And it was a blast. Keep chasing the cat. Yeah, she learned to improvise. Yeah, that's not too bad. And there's always people out there, you know. I could never DM, I could never run games. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I can't because, you know, I can't do funny voices, I can't, you know, do accents. Trust me, I'm horrible at accents. But you know what? If you practice that, you can get better. That's the big thing, it's just practice makes perfect. Or, you know, practice makes decent. Big thing is just have fun. As for doing like funny voices, some of the NPCs that my players love have, you know, not necessarily like weird voices, but you know, like Garn, my goblin NPC, I've had him in a couple different games. You know, he has a little bit higher pitch, always talks in third person. And yeah, people like him. Big thing is you just gotta be comfortable to kind of put yourself out there and be silly. That's a big thing. And for, you know, I know for a lot of people it's not a comfortable thought to do. So, you know, you just gotta be comfortable to try it. Because sometimes that's all you gotta do is once you try it and realize, you know, your friends aren't gonna look at you like, oh my god, he's an idiot. Or she's an idiot. Oh god, this is so dumb. But you know, you'll see them start laughing and having fun, and that's what gaming's all about, really. It's just spending time with your friends, having some laughs, having an adventure. Right? Or am I wrong? It's right, I know I'm right. So I'm just gonna stay that I'm right. Okay, I think the legs are. I mean, he could probably use a good shave, but got a little stubble. Alright, well, the legs are done. Now if you want to see the size of this thing, okay, so again, here's the original, or the normal 32mm Pit Fiend. He's still on the supports, as you can see. This is, I can't remember what his name is, but he's one of the heroes. He's still on the supports too. Actually, hold on. Here's one I pulled off the supports. It's some elf, sorcerer, wizard, druid lady. I mean, we go by his. Let's go by his 1 foot. I mean, there's an obvious size difference. And now looking here, big size difference. So this dude's gonna be massive. So it should be fun. I mean, this is the base for him, which is pretty big. Still smells of resin and alcohol. This finished pretty today, but it's all cured. So I decided to go with the hollow, just to not waste a bunch of resin. So you'll get clean later. Alright, legs done. So, for the most part, once I get, this all painted up, him all painted up, he'll go in there like that. I mean, like here's, let's look at this side. Here's a base for her. I mean, it's just a little base, but yeah, dude's massive. Hey, Ryan. No, I'm Belly. It's listen in, man. Got any questions? I'm just sitting here basically talking to myself right now. I'm tempted to keep these supports because I might be able to use them for something. I don't know what. Might be able to use them for some train pieces or something. Who knows? Yeah. It's this dude is massive. Like I said, I mean, if I put her just next to his foot, yeah, she comes up just to his knee. So how you feeling there, Ryan? I know you said in Discord you're feeling a little bit better, but kind of curious if you're kicking that COVID shit or what. Yeah, trying to get that shit out of your lungs. Yeah, everybody has been just... Well, not everybody I know, but a lot of people I know have been, and wife knows, have been getting it or just getting over it. My wife's friend Rachel just got over it, I think, a week or two ago. Nikki, or as everybody watches the stream knows, it's Keela, had it about a month ago. She's better. My mom just got over it a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, I mean, that shit does not sound fun, and I do not want it. And the crunching sound. Yeah, most of these things I do. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it's no joke. It's just watching a thing. Our hospitals here are basically getting overwhelmed right now. Yeah, my mom went in and got the infusion thingy, where they give you some, I don't know, like an IV with some stuff in it. It's supposed to kind of help promote faster healing with COVID, or not really healing, but helps you get over it faster, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. And it helped because I mean it knocked hers down a couple weeks. So yeah, it's ridiculous at how bad it is. I mean, it's just beds are filling up everywhere, and it's like I know a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, I got the vaccine, so I'm good to go. And it's like, oh, maybe, but as we can see, a lot of people are still getting it. A lot of people are still vaccinated. I mean, it just helps us not, Oh, that's good. That's good, yeah. Yeah, my mom, so it was pretty bad. But she's doing good. At least that, I think right now she's got bronchitis on top of it. Or not on top of it, but now she has bronchitis too.
Incoming message.
Hey, Greg should be on soon. So I'll probably jump on Discord so he can chat too. But yeah, I was getting, not every day, but like every other day, I'd give her a call, kind of talk to her a little bit. While she was basically, hiding away in the world. But yeah, luckily, I mean, she didn't have to go to the hospital. I mean, well, I didn't get the infusion. She didn't have to go into the hospital, so yeah. But yeah, I didn't want her to not necessarily go crazy in there, or being alone. But yeah, I just wanted to check up on her, see how she was doing. But I didn't talk to her like a ton, just because I didn't. The more she would talk, the more she would start coughing, and it's like, well, and I need to get that crap out, but don't need to have you dying while I'm talking on the phone. So basically check in, see how she's doing, call it good, then give her a couple days to rest, then call her again. So, but yeah, I just want to make sure she was doing okay. Yeah, it didn't seem like your stay in the hospital was too long either. It almost seemed like you were just kind of in and out. Yeah. Yeah, if you were going to be longer than that, then yeah, I would have called you to see how you're doing. But, we got Discord that we're on, so try to check in on you. Make sure you're doing good. I know, who was it? I want to say it was one of the wife's customers had it, and for him to get a room, they had to bring him up to Duluth, so he could actually be admitted there. I mean, that was a while ago, but it seems to be kind of going back to that again. Yeah, it was ridiculous. The size of that. That's just one wing. Yeah. Oh, really? I haven't really heard anybody. I know people, Pepto-Bismol's for nausea and all that fun stuff, but yeah, it's actually not that bad. This guy might have a nice, scar right up here, so don't mind all the crusty looking stuff. That's apparently a good thing. This little spot's got a little nasty though, or nasty looking. But Yeah, she asked if my hand surgeon. She's like, "Oh, do you want a shot when I go take it off? You know, and kind of numb it out, or do you just want to brave it out?" I'm like, I don't know, because I really don't want to get another shot. And she's like, "Well, you know, if you get the shot, it'll sting until it goes numb. Otherwise, it's going to sting when I pull, or whenever I pull the things out, the pins out." I'm like, okay, so what you're telling me is it's either one sting and wait 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes for it to go numb, or 4 stings that are basically going to continue to sting until they're out. She's like, yeah, pretty much. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go with 1 sting, and I'll wait. So they're gonna, shoot a little local in there and wait a little bit. And I don't know how they're gonna do it, because I mean, you really can't bend these back out straight. So I'm wondering if she's just gonna be like snip, grab a side with like a pliers. I don't know, probably not a pliers, but although it would be kind of funny if she does it with the pliers, and then just pull them out, and then these two, which are crisscrossing through my finger, should be like, whoop. And then we're gonna get X-rays, or new X-rays, and then need to go to physical therapy and start that. But I mean, I can kind of move my finger. This is one of my exercises. You gotta like hold here, try to bend it. So yeah, it's stiff. I mean, even all the other ones are getting stiff because the fingers all work together. So I think I've got to kind of do that with this finger. This finger, you can see it's kind of starting to like lock up right here. Pinky is pain. I don't know, but I do what I can. See what I can get to actually work. But hopefully everything will get back to where at least I need it to be, and yeah, I'll go back to work, like my normal work. Right? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna keep looking, but so far nothing. Which really sucks. Hey, I see Seth. Okay, I'm gonna jump into Discord too, so you're probably gonna hear Greggy on the stream too.
Right, yeah, I know. Keep looking. I just opened up Twitch.
Oh, okay. I say, yeah, if you want to mute it, since you're now on it. Hey, and there's Gav too.
Hey.
That was live, but
It is. There's just a delay.
oh, okay.
Come on, Gav. Again, don't mind the crunching. Just me breaking supports. This dude is huge, man. This dude is huge.
20 feet tall, at least.
That would be amazing. But God, that would take forever to print. And bad enough, this dude took about 3 fucking days to print. Well, I'll say about 2.5. Yeah.
You could use all those little, like, support girders or something.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out what. Like,
Well, even if you can, like, put some, like, plaster around them to make, like, lines of rocks or stalagmites or something.
yeah, I was thinking something like that. I could even use them for
builders.
like things for like gas lands, since they just look like construction girders.
Yep. Exactly. There's it could be like the one that's right under your right hand. Kind of looks like broke. Like the building just got split in half.
Yeah. Hell, you might even use them for BattleTech scenery.
Yeah, there you go. You might as well keep everything.
Yeah, get some bigger chunks. I mean, if you put them right, yeah, I mean, it could almost look like, framing for a building that never got done.
Yep. Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna go recycle some, get some water in my cup. I'll be right back.
Ooh. Sorry. It's like the printer comes with like a little snip. I'm not gonna snip every single one of these things. Especially when I can break most of them away.
So the leg parts are all cleaned off already?
What's it?
Your legs are all cleaned off already then?
Yeah. I cleaned those. I think I just kind of snapped them all off last night. I was like, I gotta see this. Yeah, I mean, most of these, they come away pretty clean. It's just getting these last little bits. Ah, shit. Oops. My bad. Just broke the tip of his wing. Right there. Oh no. It's blurry, but yeah, right that tip right there. Oh well, it's fine.
Can't even notice.
Yeah, I don't
Well, you probably can, but
yeah, I know it. But it's not like it's gonna matter. People are gonna look at this thing and be like, "Holy shit!" Well, at least that's the plan. If I were, be able to play in person with anybody again. Been looking up around here, but so far no takers.
what?
Oh, for getting a game together up here.
D&D?
D&D, Genesis, anything really. I mean, obviously the pandemic is still going on, has a little bit of an effect on that, but
A little bit of a hindrance.
yeah. I just want to play in person again, damn it. I mean, playing online is nice, like, what we do on Mondays, because you got the stuff. You can still play, but man, I miss playing in person. It's like online works, but in person to me is just better. Because you just get, I can use more of my body language like I normally do.
Right.
It's like if we get into combat or like an intense situation, I like to stand up and kind of adjust, or like, get movement going. But when you're sitting at a computer, there's only really so much you can do. Try to make the best of it.
Yeah.
Are you painting, Greg?
Yeah, I'm just kind of toying around with things.
Still working on those desert.
No, I'm pretty much done with those. I'm gonna just try a little something different with another lance.
Sweet.
Yeah, we'll see here. See how much I hate it. Then we'll go from there.
Like I said, when you're doing it, don't freak out if it doesn't look right when you're first starting, because sometimes it doesn't come together until it's the farther along you are.
Yeah, for sure. And now I'm also trying to add some more water to this paint too to see if that makes a difference again.
Yeah, like I said, just do little drops on the back of a brush. Until you get the consistency you're looking for, because yeah, you don't want it too thick and you don't want it, super watery. Unless you're doing a glaze, then I guess you kind of want it a little bit inky. But
and just keep on trying little different variations until I get a system down that I like.
yep, and that's one of the biggest things really with painting. It's just finding those little niches.
What are you up to, Ryan?
Alright, well, second wing done. Yeah, you guys want to... So,
Right now, I'm just watching Joe.
this pit fiend has a mace. You kind of see the haft of it, or shaft of it, or whatever, in his hand there. It's kind of pole looking. This is the head of it. Size-wise. I mean, this thing hits you, you're damn near dead.
What is that?
This is the head of the mace.
Oh, mace head. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, if he catches you with that, oh, you're gone. Oh, I might grab those snips. Alright, there we go. Just, yeah, I don't want to break this thing. It's a good thing I still got to speak, because I don't know where the hell that thing just launched off to. Oh. Alright, where is it? There it is. Crunch. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. But yeah, this resin printer is nice. Jesus. There's a lot of nice detail.
Yeah, the detail, the little I've looked at it, that's really nice.
Yeah, Loot Studio does a really good job. And no, I'm not sponsored or anything. I just got a sub to them and printing their stuff, and so far they're really nice.
Nice.
But, I mean, if they want to sponsor me, I'm not going to say no. But yeah, no, they got some really, really good stuff. They got the new snow one, which is really... It's got this little a bear gwyn, which is... I mean, 'cause, you know, D&D, you got the owl bear, which is, you know, have an owl, body of a bear type thing. They got the bear gwyn, which is body of a bear, but like head of a... I kind of want to say it's like an emperor penguin or something. But you get an adult one, but you also get a young one. So you get a little baby bear gwyn. I gotta print those out still because they're cute. Alright, let's see. Where's this one? So what kind of color pattern are you going for now?
Found one that was so like the decision at Thunder Rift or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Good book.
The unit that Lori was a part of.
Oh, the pirates?
Yeah, it's like a white kind of bottom half, but like a chalky, like kind of like a gray white, not just white. It's not like pretty white or nothing. And then like a dark red for the upper part of the mechs.
Is it like a fade into it, or?
Kinda. I'll send you the picture. I'll share the picture in Discord. It's not really a fade, I don't think. But I also haven't looked at it since I snagged a shot of it. I just like kind of going off memory right now. So what I did is I took my white and I added some ash gray to it.
I think... Almost missed this spot. Whew. Alright, I've got pieces done. Check it again before I attach it. Alright. Now comes the top half of Mr. Big. Not gonna lie, sometimes that crunch sound is quite satisfying. Just gonna push on
I
it.
find-
Little crunch.
Find joy in that sound.
Sounds like I'm stepping on the bones of my enemies. Well, if I leave the ones on his chin, he'll have a nice big goatee. Then we can't see them spikies. Let me finish with this stuff, actually. Getting feisty. Keeps throwing them at me. So how much snow are you getting up there?
You know, it looks like it's snowing a little bit, but not a ton. I guess that could change tomorrow when I look better. I didn't think it was too much. Nothing too crazy.
Well, they're saying like 1 to 3 for us right now. And it's actually coming down pretty decent here.
Maybe I just haven't looked outside good enough.
Crunch.
I don't eat seafood, but that sounds like somebody that was cracking open a lobster or something.
Give me the crab meat. It's kind of like reminds me of the story my mom loves to tell. When I was like 3 years old, I think I meant to toss him into the curing thing. Found a little bit of a soft spot in him. But with all the girders, it's ports, it's no surprise. But when I was like 3, we were in Alaska, and my Uncle Mike was working on shrimp boats, or a shrimp boat. And when he got done, he got to basically bring home a couple coolers full of shrimp. And so, like, my mom and I think my grandma and one of my aunts was up there or what, but they were cleaning them, you know, pulling, you know, doing the shell, you know, taking the shells off and all that stuff. And I asked what it was, and she's like, "Oh, it's shrimp, so we're gonna have it for supper tonight." And I was like, nope. Did not want anything to do with that, because they were disgusting, and no, didn't want that. Well, so my mom took some that they'd already cleaned, basically cooked them in butter, and then gave me like
She tricked your ass.
pretty much. She gave me like a bowl full of them, not like a big bowl, but you know, a little bowl, and another, you know, small little bowl of butter. And according to her, I wasn't gone 5 minutes and I was back for more. And they pretty much could not keep cleaning them fast enough before I'd want more.
Yeah, my mom's a big fan, so I don't know why I didn't get into it, but I've tried some. Just like I've tried fish too. I know it's not. We're not talking about the same things, but
Yeah.
just
Well, I'm not, like, I used to like fish, but I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go throw this. I'm gonna throw him on for about a minute on the cure.
it's good, Joe.
Yeah, same here. Like, I really liked fish growing up, and now it's just, If it's there, I'll eat it, but if it's not, I don't miss it. But like shrimp, I love. Shrimp and lobster and scallops and things like that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, just regular cod or something, I just don't really care for it.
Mini down, mini down. Where the fuck did it go? There it is.
Tough enough. Agains. Snipper do. Alright. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Okay. Yeah, it's not soft. That's good. Alright, now comes the. He's gonna be. Not a pain to clean, but. He's got a lot of little spots I gotta hit. But yeah, I don't know what it is like. When I was a kid, still loved shrimp, especially popcorn shrimp. Loved it, couldn't get enough. Now I'm just kind of like, pretty much seafood in general. I got a buddy that loves like crab and lobster and all that stuff. I just never liked it. I don't know, maybe I'm weird.
It's not kind of with chicken.
What?
No, that's
Yeah.
blasphemous. I love
You just lost me.
Like, I don't know, it just...
What do you even eat then, Ryan? If you don't eat chicken?
Well, I mean, I'll eat it, but it has to be prepared like very... Like, I couldn't just bake a chicken and eat it. Like,
No, you gotta have the right seasonings in it.
it's gotta be... Yeah, I can't just... You know, it's like... If you give me a big hunk of chicken breast, I'll probably eat about half of it.
Oh,
Well, you know, because it just gets so dry in the thicker part and stuff.
I think that, yeah, it's probably, you need some good seasoning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if I can grill it or... Well, usually I brine my chicken before I even do anything with it, but...
I don't know what that means.
Brining?
Yeah, what's that?
So you take, like, a bowl of water, cold water,
never think of
and then you put in, like... you know, like, you want a pretty large bowl. And you put in, like, some salt and then a little bit of sugar. You stir it all together. And then until this, you know, until it all dissolves, and then you put the chicken in there for about half an hour to an hour.
Okay.
And the chicken comes out very, 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 very juicy and tender.
Okay.
And it takes on a ton of flavor. And then you add in, you know, and then you take the chicken out and pat dry it and season it with whatever you want, and then keeping in mind that it's gonna be a little salty when you from the brine. And your chicken will cook up in about half the time. I usually pound my chicken breasts out to like make them all even.
I like to pound on my. I mean, what?
But it is super good. It's very tender and very, very juicy. I highly recommend it. And it's very quick too, because while you're just like frying, you can prepare all your other stuff for dinner.
Got it, got it.
So then. I'm going to use some milliput or something on him, I think. Oh, wait, maybe I found the culprit. There's one little spot that is kind of sitting up. Like it wasn't sitting flush with the rest of the lower body. Dinner.
Let me see if I can find that from what I'm talking about.
Looks like a pretty good fit. You can fill that in.
Yeah, that's something I'm going to use some milliput to do.
Yeah,
Fill that gap.
it's not bad at all.
It's easy enough, though. So I'm not sure if it's on.
Yes, it's.
Yeah.
I'll see what you guys.
With big prints like this, it's always a kind of a no guarantee it's going to fit perfectly. So if I put it more towards the front, it's going to be the back that's kind of sitting right, or gapped more, which is fine. I got plenty of milliput. It's fine. Alright, let's start scraping the rash off his arm.
That's nice, Greg. I like that.
That's I did not do that. This is what I'm going off of.
Well, you did a good job copying it then.
I haven't copied it yet, right?
No, I mean like copying the picture and then pasting it into Discord.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it was took a couple tries.
Copy paste skills are impeccable.
But that's what I'm gonna go for. That kind of like a gray-white leg. It looks like they brought it up a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna leave it in the legs and then just do the whole upper torso in that kind of like a darker, deeper red.
Yeah, they didn't do a whole lot of transition for the. For like
No, there's no real blend. And I don't know if I'll, get. Obviously, I'm not there yet either, but I don't even think I'm going to have it. I'll just have it end at the top of the knees, lower torso, and then go with the red up. But I do kind of like this idea of like they have some of that red coming down the front of the leg. That's kind of cool.
Right.
It'd be kind of fun to build like a 3D map, like a 3D table board for BattleTech, like a fully fledged.
You have some really big ones. Like people do some pretty crazy ones. I've got 3D terrain to add to maps that are obviously going to just sit until whenever we play.
Right.
Yeah, I've got some.
I'd love to bring them and use them.
got some paper craft buildings that are
Yeah.
in a box behind me somewhere.
Well, like, just take wood or something, or just, just start making like a diorama of something.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Oh, yeah. Some people do some sick dioramas.
Yeah. There's just vomit all over them.
Oops, just tried opening Discord. That's already open. Want to play some BattleTech?
Like, I think this was more for like a Warhammer thing, but this guy built this giant cathedral thing that it had to have been about 7 feet long. Maybe not that long, like 5 feet, but it was enormous.
Oh, that's Dwarven Forge. It's for D&D.
What? Yeah, well, and this, he has actually a recessed table like you do, so it's like kind of down in.
Dwarven
Just,
Forge is
stuff
nice.
like
They make
that.
some beautiful stuff. But the downside is that they're fucking expensive.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some. Like their LED stuff is pretty sweet. But it's like. I mean, you can do that with a lot of stuff. I mean, I know people that do it with just cardboards, and they do it with MDF. Some of the tiles I've made are, XPS foam.
Yep.
But yeah, it's like I would not pay the prices for those fucking for Dwarven Forge. It's just, I mean, to those that have the money to spend, good for you, but I do not.
I can't imagine they're too hard to build. It's just more getting the dimensions right.
Yeah, like the best thing to do is like what I do with my XPS foam is I do like a 3x3 square, and then because for the most part I'm not going to build a whole thing like that.
Right.
I mean, it'd be nice, but then I've got to cover it with other stuff, but I mean someday I might have to make a lot more tiles, but wouldn't be opposed to it. But the biggest thing is, after you do it, where you store it.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of stopped making terrain and tiles at the apartment because I lived in a fucking apartment.
Yeah, I don't have a spot for mine either, so that's honestly what you just said is part of the reason I haven't gotten more, because one, I haven't been able to use any of it anyways, and then two, I have no other place to put stuff.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff that I try to make, I mean, there's some stuff where, I'm not going to use it for everything because it just doesn't make sense. But, like, I used to want to make just almost everything that I want to be like, oh, I want to do this, but then I kind of stopped because it's like, I don't want to make something that I'm only going to use once and have to try to find somewhere to store it. I mean, it'll look cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to make something I'm only going to use once when I can just use tiles that I make. And there's a few, a couple little things I'm going to do, but nothing that's like over the top. Like, there's one group I follow where it's all about, you know, tabletop crafting. And this one dude built this huge mountainside for an adventure that he seems running for his group. I'm like, dude, that is amazing. But you're really only ever going to use it once. So, and I mean, it's going to be awesome when you do. But then you got to store it, you know, then it's just going to get stored away and you're probably never going to use it again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I suppose you probably could repurpose it for something else, but, you know, like everything else, but
I'd sell it on Etsy.
you could do that too.
Just build it with the knowledge that you're going to be selling it once you're done with it. After the one,
Wouldn't be a half
make
bad
a
idea.
make a storefront of D&D and crafted
Yeah, terrain.
or whatever terrain. Yeah.
So just be like, yep, only got one of these. Built it for this. Alright, we got almost done with this. Oops.
All right. What did I get?
I don't know. What'd you get?
I got the Vulcan.
Oh, did you start a new one, Ryan?
Yeah, I lost my other campaign. I ran out of money.
Oh shit.
We got the Vulcan. Reroll the game. Get rid of that thing. It's useless. Somebody sneezes by it, it goes critical.
But I do have. I started off with an Enforcer, a Blackjack, a Jenner, a Firestarter, and an Urban Mech. So
God, I think you actually started off with the same thing I started off with one. But then once I saw the Vulcan, I was like, nope.
what's the one you want?
Phoenix Hawk is the one I was usually trying to get to. Start off with
You're
the-
saying
What did I get then?
just
'Cause there's one I had. It was
I wonder.
Centurion.
Two Centurions would be amazing.
It was a Centurion, an Urban Mech, a Locust. I want to say a Javelin? And then my heavy metal reward was a Assassin.
Oh, okay.
So I
Yep.
sold basically most of the lights for some extra cash, hired a couple pilots, and bought some gear. And that campaign is the one I keep playing still. Oh, you missed it. Was it? No, it wasn't last night because Greggy was like, I'm too
Oh
tired.
god,
to
don't.
play."
I was so tired. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you I laid my head down and then it was the morning. I was so tired.
Mr. Oh, I can be on at 10 o'clock. But yet, whenever his buddy calls for Diablo 2 Remastered, he's
Oh.
on
Yeah.
at 6:45 until about 3 in the morning.
No, he goes to bed early. Oh, you guys are just silly.
We are.
Oh man, I'm dead. Hey Greg, I'm firing up some D2.
Oh, where's my cocaine? Let's keep going.
Pretty much.
D2 is cracked by itself. Now, is there a way of getting your
Settle down.
crate before you have to do a mission?
Yeah, you just bump it a day.
Yep, just skip one day.
Oh. I was doing this the long way around.
Yeah, you just have to skip a day, right?
You son of a bitch. Ooh, a snuffy piece.
What's that?
I got a Vulcan again.
Damn it. Stupid Vulcans.
There's a coworker. His last name is Fitch. And we always call him, you son of a Fitch. Or you can be a real Fitch sometimes. And he's like, yep, that's me.
Of course I can be. I'm a son of a Fitch all the time.
Alright. Let's try this again. I'm not even changing anything with my pilot, I just go right in. The Assassin 2-1.
Pretty decent one.
Assassin!
That's Greggy's baby.
That is be my baby.
What other mechs did I get?
It's funny when I was teaching Greg and the other boys how to play Battletech.
I don't know where this is fucking going. That's not true.
Oh, it's true. You know, they all kind of like, oh, I want to do this, I want to use this, I want to use this. And he saw the assassin. He was like, I don't know about this. And I'm like, it's fast, it's a scout hunter and a scout mech. But, you know, if you don't want to use it, you know, I'll give it a shot. And then it became like one of his favorite mechs ever.
She'd be my baby. Their Catalyst has got a design for a new mini for it. They went a little like, I don't know how to explain it. You know, they've all gone a little bulkier, but they kind of made the assassin not so sleek looking like I feel like it should.
Right.
Like, I absolutely love MechWarrior 5's and Battletech PC's version of those. I think it's fantastic. So we'll see how it turns out.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Does your background determine what mechs you might get?
Kind of?
I don't know. To answer that, I couldn't say. I don't know.
Because like right now it says decades ago your family came to the Oregon Reach from Federated Suns. So would I get mechs that Oregon Reach tend to favor?
You kind of get some that are more towards the house that your background comes from. I mean, it's not like 100%, but...
No. Ooh, that coil M though. Do like that weapon a lot.
But that thing is great on the assassin. Hot as fuck on the assassin, but it is great.
Oh no, I'm already past the assassin. I'm trying to find different. I don't know what the total list of mechs you can get are, but
Oh my god. Oh, he's fucking over his yard.
like, I'm gonna try diner.
See, that didn't seem right, but it's right.
Yeah. And we'll go with this one. I
Oh,
think.
Warhammer from across the map. My Warhammer shot the 2 PPCs at a hunchback. One hit him in the head, and he died.
Nice.
No called shot. Oh man, that poor Hunchy. What awesome.
Alright, well. There he is.
Dang, that's cool looking.
I just gotta put the milliput in his back, but I'm gonna wait for everything to cure. Like the glue and all that, maybe tomorrow.
Nice.
Dude is
Dang.
huge.
That's real cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is the normal one.
Oh, that's what it normally looks like?
Yeah, this is the normal, like, 32 millimeter,
Oh,
which is like the normal, figure size. And
and he just decided to make it huge?
pretty much, and like this is the normal mini size. So he's like large
Yes.
size, and he's fucking massive.
Massive.
And then you get to paint it
Yeah, I gotta
once you
get all
do
my
the finishing little touches on it, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna paint him up. Alright, I'm gonna jump outside for a quick smoke. I'll be right back, so I'm just gonna throw this onto intermission and kill my mic.
That's awesome. I like.
So we're back, folks.
Like
Welcome back.
Alright. You?
Joe.
Yo.
Grego's talking about cannibalizing his wife.
What?
I don't know.
Ryan's been getting real weird since you left, Joe.
Can you have a little chat with your friend about what's socially
Acceptable.
acceptable?
I should have my crafting mat down, but no.
Is that your computer table you're working at?
What's it?
Is that your computer table?
Yeah, my desk.
Oh,
That's why I'm not cutting on it.
right.
You got a vacuum. Alright. Oh yeah, I got these little howlers. Gotta clean up a little bit. Little dudes. Arr. Oops. These guys are kinda cool. These are actually, this is my first print to test it. It came out good.
Yeah. You should make creations of, like, whatever you want.
Well, if I knew how to, 3D model, I would. But I do not. Do I care?
Me either.
Wish I did.
Me either.
I know there's some files out there you can get that you can add into your slicing stuff. You can open up so you can actually kind of alter stuff a little bit. But it's more just like adding little things on. I was watching a guy, this was a while ago, but he had this like bear. It was up on its hind legs, and he wanted to do, I think it was for like Starfinder or some weird thing or something, but he gave it like a big rifle looking thing. He was able to add that in. Get like some goggles and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
I'm tempted to print out some more of these guys and make them more like, I'm gonna try to paint them up like crystal. It'd be like some sort of like weird crystal-y creature. Yeah, these things almost look like a Morrowind from the movie Outlander, which is a really underrated movie, let me tell you.
You said I don't think I've heard of it.
It's super good. So the story about how I saw it is, gotten home from playing when I was actually playing 4th Ed D&D with my buddies. Got home and I was gonna work in my world, but of course coming off playing it. So we would play for about 8 hours a day. Well, not that day, but like every Sunday we would play for about 8 hours. So we'd start about noon and get done. Actually, no. Sometimes it'd go longer because A lot of times we would start around noon. Yeah, and sometimes we'd end about 8, otherwise there was times where we wouldn't get done until about 11 at night. And so I was still kind of riding that high. It was a long session one. I was like, okay, I gotta have something in the background, but I don't want to do like Lord of the Rings or anything like that. It's more just background noise. So I was flipping around. It was on HBO or something like that, and came across this thing in the guide for saying, Outlander, spaceman lands in ancient Norway to fight a monster. I'm like, what? So I turn it on, and it had just started. So sure enough, here comes a spaceship crashing into a lake, and dude crawls out in this futuristic armor and stuff. But yeah, it's really cool because the way that they described it is he was human, and Earth was a failed seed colony. So like they try to populate and stuff like that, but they wrote it off. And so I was like, oh, okay, that should kind of make sense. It's pretty cool. And they ends up having this creature called Morrowind, or that he calls the Morrowind, had got onto his ship. Because basically, his people would look for planets to inhabit, and they found one that they wanted, which basically was the Morrowind's planet. So they nuked them, and they thought that they had killed all of them, and then hunted down the rest, killed them. And they thought they had all of them, but one snuck into the compound that they had built and ended up killing his family and pretty much everybody in the compound.
Yeah.
Well, it also got onto his ship and ended up killing one of the guys on the ship with him. And that's why they crashed on Earth. But he ends up helping this Norse tribe to hunt it down because it's killing their people. But it's completely underrated. I ended up not working on anything because I was so enthralled by this movie. But the Morrowind is just super badass. This thing almost reminds me of it. That was done.
I think I'm missing some spots up here.
Yeah, so like when I was working on the world stuff for 4E, they'd made a creature kind of like the Morrowind. Instead of calling it the Morrowind, I just ended up calling it like the Red Growth. Never had a mini for it. I always wanted one. I've seen somebody that's actually printed or I don't know if they printed or just sculpted it. But it was just badass looking. I'm like, I want one. Because he had like painted it up and it just looks amazing. And if you go onto YouTube, look up the Morrowind genocide. And he kind of talks about how him and his people went after the Morrowind. Yeah, good movie. I ended up buying it on Blu-ray. 'Cause it's that good.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Oh, shit.
It's called Outlander.
Yep. Yeah, The Outlander.
The Outlander.
Yeah, I think it's The Outlander. Well, it might just be Outlander. I know what you're gonna find a lot of is from the TV show. I think HBO had or something.
Beowulf meets Predator.
Kinda, yeah.
That's what the Blu-ray says.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah, like there's a lot of like B-rate movies that I love. But actually, I borrowed my copy to one of my coworkers to watch, and he did, and I'm like, so what'd you think? He's like, that movie was awesome. I'm like, right? It did not get the credit it was deserved.
Fortunately, a lot of them are like that, where since it's just that type of expectation or whatever, it doesn't get a fair shake.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you can ever find it anything, I'd say watch it. Like I said, when I first saw it was on HBO like years and years and years ago, and I haven't seen it on anything else.
Oh. It's included with Amazon Prime.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Well, I guess I don't think I've looked on there to see if it was. So I guess yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, I was just looking at the video of it, and all of a sudden it said, watch with your Prime subscription. So I clicked the link, and sure enough.
Yeah, it's good. You'll like it. I mean, there's a little bloody, but not the standard over the top that you see in pretty much every movie nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you also got to remember it's a creature that's eating people. So there's that.
Right. No, I don't mind the blood.
I don't mind it as long as it's not over the top.
Yeah.
Unless it's supposed to be kind of
Right. It's part of the movie.
Yeah, like Dracula dead and loving it.
Yeah.
The staking the vampire scene.
Yep.
That was great. I love Wes
I just
Anderson.
love that. Yeah.
Mel Brooks. God, I love Mel Brooks. It's fucking hilarious. type of comedy we will never ever see again because people get too
Nope.
butthurt about everything.
Thanks, Greg.
Yeah, it's all Greg's fault. Jerk.
What a dumbass I am.
Exactly.
Well, if you wouldn't be so offended by everything, it would.
Triggered. I'm already triggered. You're canceled. Yeah,
What is this?
You have pissed me off, and now you're canceled.
Alright. Clean up one of the werejackals. And this is the werejackal sorcerer. From the buried tombs. So Loot Studio has a set I want to get, but the whole set is about $97. But it is a big ass set. It's called Journey to Valhalla. It's a lot of Vikings and stuff, and like the monsters, you get these 3 huge giants. I mean, they're probably easily as tall as this Pit Fiend I printed, if not a little bit more. And they also have a Kraken that is huge, but it also has like 8 or 10 separate tentacles that you can move around. It's like, oh yeah, that'd be awesome. But then there's one that I really want to get. It's called Granny's something, or Granny Knows Everything, or something like that. But it's all about like hags and witches. And it's got the walking hut, aka Baba Yaga's walking hut. And that thing, I mean, the base alone, it's got to be, you can see in the picture where it's, I mean, printed out in like chunks about like that. And I mean, it's probably about yay wide, and probably stands, I mean, good 1.5 feet. And on the hut, you can actually take the top of it off, so you can have like a 3D internal play area. Like, I want to play with that. But God, that would be a massive print.
It'll be a pro in no time.
It's one of those where you get a couple other ones to print out, or a couple other printers so you can print it all.
Oh, the one company, Steel Warrior Studios, where I bought some of that from. Where is it? Steel Warrior Studios. This year, as of posting, we have 85 operational machines with 15 in reserve.
Whew.
Last year, they only had 27. They got so many orders they were backed up for months. But now they've got 85 operational machines.
Damn. That would be a nice print.
Get a lot done with those bad boys.
Mhm. Can't figure out how this guy goes.
Why does that?
Hmm?
Well, just in my email. Yeah, it's making me re-sign in. Whatever.
Alright, check this. Enemies. Alright. I don't know, that's the other dude. Okay, that's for the other ones. No. Oh, come here, little bastard. Ah, I broke his sword. It's the only downside on resin. It is, or it can be, really fragile. Guys, I just dropped this dude and I just broke his little blade. We'll see if we can look back on.
And buy Hextech STL download for an Aeroplex.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that's right. He sells his STLs. Joe,
What?
I'm gonna send you a picture.
Okay, okay. Craig, I will look at the picture.
Not a dick pic this time, I promise.
Pretty cool.
Oh, they have one STL for free.
What is it?
I don't know what it is. Hextech sampler. Comes with some buildings, road systems, some hills, walls. I'll post the link, but it's free. I mean, you can check it out if you want.
Free is always good.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt, right? I mean, you could just claim it, and maybe you never use it. Maybe you do.
It's almost done.
Brian falling asleep.
Yep. I'm heading out.
Alright, man.
I sensed it. I sensed it in the quiet.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, man. Have a good one.
Brian, good night.
See you guys.
See ya.
his little half his tail off. It's only downside when you get these little details.
You broke it off.
Yeah, the werejackal I'm working on. Did a couple little bumps on his tail, so I went to get him off and ended up breaking half his tail off. I was gonna try to fix it, but oh well. I was thinking these dudes, these first couple, making them like statues.
Oh, gotcha.
So it kind of makes sense. So I plan to print an army of these guys, or at least another, I don't know, 6 maybe.
So what day do you get your pins out again?
Next Wednesday, the 17th, I think.
Yeah, that's Wednesday for sure.
Yeah, so looking forward to that. Yeah. Cool little skeletal serpent. I was looking at doing a 75mm with this dude, but my god, that would be probably about as big as, the giant pit fiend, but I don't want to go through that right now. I already did that once. I'm gonna take my time and going back to that.
When you just dropped it there, is it okay?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this dude, when I was first doing it, I can't remember what I was doing, but I actually broke right here. So it snapped off from like right here up. But I was able to actually glue it back on, and it's a little bit stronger, so.
Good.
Pretty nice. Alright, that one looks like clean the bottom, so I think it's some more I gotta do. Where is, oh there it is. Clean up the small pit fiend. Just the whittle guy. Get some crunching again.
Scratch.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I mean, just the size difference between these two dudes. I mean, him. It's just insane. Oh. I know.
There's lots of.
Haven't glued him in yet. Since I want to, so yeah, I did the Prince's Hollow. Try to save some resin. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that might have been what took so long with the print, maybe. But
How, I heard, I don't know if it's still the same, but it was hard to get resin for a while. Was that still the case, or?
I haven't had any problem getting it. Actually, I got some more coming Monday because my bottle is almost empty. Oh, God damn it. Some of these things you just gotta be really tender with. That broke a chunk of his horn off. Alright, let me get some snips. Oh, come on. I'm gonna snip this. See, the nice part is if I really screw something up and breaks up in half, I'm not like, oh crap, I just paid this much for it. Like the print for, honestly, the print for the big dude was probably about altogether maybe $6-7.
Okay.
What it would cost. This little dude here, or the little one, not even $1. And this dude alone, if you go for like the Whiz Kids ones that are pre-primed and everything, it's gonna be about $5-6.
Yeah, I mean I think that's why a lot of people go this route too with BattleTech, is that the minis are a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
If you print them yourself.
Which, if I can find the STLs, I'd love to do.
You already said you're in like the Thingiverse or whatever.
I was looking at, apparently not that long ago, Thingiverse got hacked again. So
Oh.
I haven't really been trusting anything on there. Found some pretty cool stuff on there, but there wasn't. I was looking for BattleTech. There wasn't a whole lot.
Some people post their prints and I'm glad they like them and stuff, but like it's the exact reason I like the CGL ones, because they're just so much nicer.
Yeah.
Oh, it does look like we've gotten
Some snow.
Yeah.
Oh, we've probably got about almost 2 inches already.
Yeah, we're probably pretty close to 2 inches too. 1.5 inches-ish.
It's like wife and I were out running around. Went to Menards and got some stuff for some shelving that we're gonna put up tomorrow. And then we went over to Cub and got some fried chicken and stuff. And we went in. We were coming back. Maybe it was when we were going in. Snow was starting to come down a little bit harder. I'm just like, it's beginning to look a lot like fuck this.
Yes, it is.
I like the cool temperatures of winter, not the completely frigid temperatures of winter, but I hate the fucking snow.
Yeah, for sure.
Mainly because nobody knows how to fucking drive. Doesn't matter how long they lived here. As soon as you get fucking snow, oh my god!
They don't have a clue.
Well, there's already like 50 accidents just this morning.
Somebody died. A mother and her son died on the range from this driving. Don't know if it was their fault or what, but they died.
Yeah.
I'm on Thingiverse, or is it MakerBot Thingiverse? Is that the same thing?
I have no idea.
Anyways, somebody put the torso portion of an Urban Mech on a quad, and they call it the Urban Mech Scorpion.
They should be dragged out into the streets and executed
and
publicly.
beat to death. You know, people have really cool hexes, like, you know, with free, just, you know, things on them or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw this. Somebody posted this. They did the Atlas Dice Tower. Like, it's the head and torso.
Yeah.
So that's pretty badass.
Yeah, I saw that. That was sweet. Looking at that free STL sample. Actually, pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think there's quite a bit in there. I might not be too far behind Ryan.
See what I mean? If it's not Diablo 2, you're all like,
It is not. Nick, I play with Nick, and he's never on past midnight, so you're full of it. He's older. I mean, he's younger than me, but he acts like he's a grandpa. Let's look at oh, what is that looking at?
I have no idea.
What's it called up at? Let's just say. A unique color compendium or whatever.
Mm.
And I was looking at orders. You motherfuckers.
Don't think I know that, you know.
Where the hell is it? There we go. Pretty sure it was Merrick. Let me just do down, yeah. Merrick Protectors first. Whatever. This is super simple, but for some reason I just freaking really like it. This.
Marks aren't too bad. A lot of whites and purples.
Yeah, but this is so far off what they normally do. It's like silver and black.
Yeah.
Or steel and black. I just think that's pretty slick.
So I've got to try to figure out a good campaign to do where I can use Mr. Biggie here for the BBEG. Of course, I've got to finish one of my campaigns.
Yeah, how's that one going with the oh god, excuse me. The angel, or I don't know if that's right, but he's bad. Not a good angel.
Oh no, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Have you done anything with him yet?
No. No, that campaign is, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get back to it.
Yeah.
But I got some fun stuff coming up here soon for the Monday night game. Which, can't talk about that because, you know, in case people watch it.
Oh, sure. You don't want to get. They don't want to ruin it.
Well, it's funny because, like, you know, you've got all these streams and games and all this shit, and it's all these people that have companies funding them, so they've got this huge studio that they can do all their shit in. And most of the time, like, there's a new one that's out, I kind of watched a little bit of their first one. And it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. But the DM, she has real bad RBF. Like, I mean, I'm sure she's great and all, but, you know, looking at her, it's like, I just, when she's talking to people, it's like, man, why does she look like she's pissed off at everybody? It's like, what the hell did they do?
Just mean mugging.
Pretty
Not
much.
on purpose.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, it's just RBF. Okay. Which, I mean, I've been told I have to. But it's usually by people at work, and that's kind of my job.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much fun. A lot of my coworkers get a kick out of it when we get clients. They'll show up, like, late or whatever. They're, you know, even if they're on time or early and they sign in, you know, they always want to hang around us and talk. And, you know, I always got my hat on, my sunglasses, and all that stuff, so they can't see my eyes, and I just stare at them. And there's been so many times when I'll have people on my crew, like, towards the end of the day, they'll be like, man, I didn't want to get in your van because you just look like an asshole. Man, you're awesome. Yeah, I know. I get that a lot. Really? So it's not just me? I'm like, no, I get that quite a bit. Like, it's kind of my job. Like, I like to kind of make people think it's going to be just a horrible, shitty day and see how they handle it. Like, a lot of times they'll reluctantly come with me, but then they'll realize that it's not going to be that bad compared to some other shit that people do, and suddenly I'm the okay guy. But yeah, it's so funny when they tell me that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This paint wasn't shut all the way.
Oh no.
What the hell was I doing, Joe?
I don't know.
I don't know either. And there's a paintbrush missing. Where the hell did my paintbrush go?
I don't know. I ate it.
The hell, this is my paintbrush and it's just dry already? That don't make sense. This isn't it.
You don't make sense.
I don't. Yeah. Screw it.
Down there.
Sure. It'll show.
What the hell are you attached to? Oh, Jesus, how the hell am I supposed to get in there? But yeah, I definitely need to get a game going, because I miss playing in person.
Well, there's just cheesy as telling. There's just nothing like it, right? I mean,
Pretty much.
you can work your way, do your things remotely, but it's just not the same.
Yeah. Tis true. Oops. No. Oh, man, this one's got a lot of shit on it. Okay, I think that one's good. Yeah, it's funny. I keep looking for like new podcasts and for gaming and stuff. Even something to watch, be it on Twitch or on YouTube. It's so hard to do. Oops. Because since right now D&D is the mainstream thing, it's all that you can really find. And it's like, I run Genesis / Realms of Terrinoth, but obviously homebrew it. Not a whole lot of people watch. Some people do, not a ton. It's like, guys, there's more games out there than just D&D.
There's a store called Level Up in Superior, and they have some painting, they have some Vallejo, they have some Citadel, they have some Arvine Painter, but like the vast majority of the stuff that they hold is D&D and Magic. That's the two. And they actually, I went in there recently, and they have a bunch of board games too, to buy. So I was like, oh, they have a decent selection of that, but like tabletop or something like that is just those two games, and then the card game actually. Now, what is the new thing out? It's like a vampire thing for Magic or something. They've been advertising it. That's the only reason I knew about it. But
I know that they got the new D&D set, or they did basically brought D&D into Magic, because Wizards is trying to make a multiverse and bring all of their shit together.
Sure, of course.
So now for Magic, you can get D&D cards and stuff that apparently you're supposed to be able to actually use in D&D, which that just, I don't know, weirds me out a little. A lot of games that tried to do that and failed.
Well, a lot in the BattleTech group forums. Oh, that was the other thing, duh. There's one more thing they have, is that 40K or whatever.
Oh god, yeah.
A lot of people are leaving that game because it's But they come in and they're in the chats and they're talking about how, asking why doesn't BattleTech have aliens? It needs aliens. And they're like, no, that's not what BattleTech's about. Like,
The fight of humanity.
it's like if you want, I've seen multiple people will say either go back to 40k or there's other games, like they'll list a couple other games or whatever, because there's obviously a lot of games in that genre or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Don't come in here and annoy the shit out of us just because you're new to the world and are gonna bitch because you think it could be better.
Well, it's like on Reddit for the BattleTech stuff. If you look on there at all, you'll see a lot of people, I'm a refugee from 40k, blah, 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 and it's like, all of them have to reference that.
Yeah.
It's like, we don't care if you are or not. If you are interested in learning to play this game, we are all about helping you. You don't need to keep telling us that, or mentioning every 30 seconds that you're from 40k. You guys used to look at our game and be like, at BattleTech, and be like, oh, this game's so stupid. Oh, you got this and this, and you don't got this, and now here you guys are. Oh my god, this game is great. We can make armies and it doesn't cost us, $600 to do.
I was reading something about 40k, like they constantly change stuff, and then they don't, if you like the tournament play and stuff, they don't allow the old stuff, so they keep making you buy more and more.
Yep, every time that they put out like a new edition, they change everything, and then everything you've already previously had
Is worthless.
Yep. It's like, oh nope, you have to buy all these ones now. Like, I'll buy Warhammer Age of Sigmar stuff. Like Nagash, he's from that, and I plan to use him for a campaign for either Genesis or D&D or whatever. Because they do make beautiful models. They are just holy fucking expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's one dude actually talked to their printer to figure out how much it costs for them to print a sprue. Literally costs 10 cents to print a sprue. And then they'll turn around and sell that for, almost 4,000% more.
It's insane.
Because what should cost basically, so say an arm or one box of something, we'll say it costs about $35. I don't know what, but we'll say $35. There's usually about 3 to 4 sprues. It's 40 cents that they had to pay to make or get that made, and they turn around and jack it up to $35 fucking dollars for us to buy. And that's one of the things people are pissed off about, is because they keep jacking up the price, and it's like, why? Oh yeah, that's why. Because they know that they've got basically the monopoly on the models until people started 3D printing their own and selling them, and then Games Workshop jumped in and they're like, hey, no, here's a cease and desist, can't do it. Even like there's a dude who did a little fan film, like an animation, I can't remember, it's like 10 minutes long, and it is amazing. One guy did everything, all the animation, all the art, everything, and it is just phenomenal. And they fucking Games Workshop sent him a cease and desist. It's like, dude, it literally says fan film, that's it. Just
Yeah.
Fan film. Not, oh, this is how it should be, or and then when the Exodus started, over basically a bunch of places getting shut down because people were, they would 3D print stuff for Warhammer and sell it for a hell of a lot cheaper So, they were losing money out on it. Wonder why. And so they started throwing, cease and desist everywhere, which, I get it as a company. You're trying to make money.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have, or when you're charging an arm and a fucking leg for some of these things, and people can go elsewhere and get them, what the hell do you think's going to happen when you start telling everybody, oh, nope, you can't do this, but you got to buy all of our brand new stuff that we're going to slowly release. Like, we're going to take, a year to release each type of book for each army, which, oh yeah, you've got to buy this book, and then you've got to buy these supplements in order to even be useful. And the core book is going to be $100, and the supplements are going to be $100 on top of the army.
That's why.
I wonder why people have an issue with them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, once the Exodus started, they sent the one dude a thing. They're like, oh yeah, we don't know why you got that. For some reason it triggered something, but no, we love it. We're sorry you got that. It's like, oh no, now you're just backpedaling.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're trying to get people back, but it's kind of a too little too late there, buddy. You had a chance, and you guys screwed the pooch on it. I mean, it's kind of like my love-hate relationship with Wizards. Like, I love, 4th edition D&D. I really like 3rd or 3.5. Got into 5 because they were like, hey, we're gonna, we're not gonna oversaturate. We're just gonna, we might put a book out every, maybe every couple months we'll put a new book out. Like, maybe here in the first quarter we'll put a book out. Maybe second quarter, third quarter we'll put another one out. Call it good. Okay, that's fine. And again, I understand, it's a company. They need to make money. Got it. But with the amount of sales for 5e, they're like, oh hey, look, let's jump on this again. And now, they're putting a book out every month to almost every other month. If not 2 to 3 in the same month. And it's like, you guys are going to run into the same problem again, where people who have been thinking about trying to get into the game aren't going to want to, because they're going to get so overwhelmed, because people are like, oh, well, if you want to play this game, you got to have this book, and you got to have this book, and you got to buy this book, and you got to buy this one, and 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 this one. They're going to be like, I'm not spending that much money.
Yeah, it gets to be like, it's never ending, you won't catch up, so why do it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's D&D Beyond, which I've looked at. I'm not a fan. That's just me. Mainly because they had promised a lot of shit and never delivered on. But, I mean, I like physical books. I do like PDFs for certain things. But I'm not going to buy my books for, $50 a book and then go on to D&D Beyond and buy the same books that I've already got in print for $35, and they're just digital. No,
yeah.
I've already bought the book. Why do I have to buy it again? Just like Roll20, same thing. Fantasy Grounds, it's like, no, I've already got the book. Why do I need to repurchase this? And now Pathfinder is putting out the same thing as D&D Beyond, and they're like, oh yeah, we're doing something completely new. It's like, no, guys, your 2nd edition fucking game is half Pathfinder 1st edition / D&D 3.5 and half fucking D&D 5th edition. Seriously. And I know a lot of people that were all about it, loved it when they started, stop playing because it doesn't matter what level you are in it. You use basically you have a different action economy than what you do in like D&D in most games, and you only end up using 3 actions, and it's always the same 3 rotation. I do this one, I do this one, I do this one. I do this, 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 this. Oh, they're dead? Okay, next target. This, 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 this. There's no shifting it up. And I get it. I mean, a lot of people like to play games and find the meta and all that stuff. It's like, come on, guys. You know, let's play the game, not the system. But when you have a system that's how they set it up, it's like this. How is this entertaining?
Well, it's like you said, kind of made up builds or whatever, and you have people like, why did they grade these mechs this way? This is stupid. Like, it's not what min-maxed or whatever. But it's like, that's not the point of the game, you jerk bags.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like MechWarrior Online, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and this is the new meta. It's like, who the fuck cares about meta? Like, these mechs
Totally.
are built for a specific reason, the way that they're built. There's just, you know, some of them, they fit a specific role to a lance, or to a company, or a battalion, or a regiment, whatever.
It just comes down to when you hear from people like that, they're not people that are into the lore and into the like story and into the background. They just want a shooter and they want to make it perfect. That's if they say, that's what I think right away. If they say something like that, okay, they obviously don't care about the universe itself, basically.
It's a shame because there's a lot of games out there that are, you know, just amazing, but people only want to stick with these ones.
All you can do is try to show them about it, get them in once, and hopefully they get hooked.
Yep. Well, it's like, I mean, that's why I stream Genesis. It's a fun game. The dice are narrative compared to just, oh, you rolled this, you fail. Oh, you did this, you succeed. Because the narrative system, you can succeed and fail at the same time, and vice versa. You can fail, but still have something advantageous happen for you or your allies. But to each their own. I mean, I'm not going to say people shouldn't play this or that because everybody has different tastes.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's not the point. It's not judging people for what they play. It's more just like, hey, try this. Let's try this too.
I just, you know, I'll throw my opinions out there. If people don't like them, well, that's fine. They don't have to listen to them. If they like them, well, hey, okay. Like there's well, you know, Elite Dangerous, you know, PC game, console game, has an RPG, and it's an RPG that I really want to try running because I love the game in general, and which I can't wait to get this fucking pins out of my fingers so I can actually use my HOTAS and get to flying again. But like the characters for the actual RPG, I've never seen, or at least not that I can remember, a system that gets rid of the standardized characteristics or attributes, you know, strength, dex, you know, agility, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, stuff like that. It doesn't have it. You just go off the skills. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then you get some karma, which you can use for different things, and you can buy different, like, I don't want to say powers, but like abilities or stuff like that with using karma. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Sounds like it.
I want to run that. Of course, I also want to. I'm slowly outlining creating a sci-fi styled game using like the Genesis system. Yeah, I don't know. This is one of those I want to try to do. I will be right back. I'm gonna jump outside really quick, but I'm also gonna grab a bag or something to kind of clean some of this stuff up with.
Good, Joe.
I'll be right back. And
Yo.
definitely gonna have to vacuum this up tomorrow. What the heck are you listening to?
Nothing. It's in my background. I gotta turn it off. I was looking at pictures.
Oh.
I'm eating pumpkin seeds.
Oh, yeah.
My mom made some seasoned ones, and I felt like a little snack.
Little sneak snack. Alright. Let's see. There it is. There's little kitty. Little meow meow. Do a little cleanup on the kitty. Yeah, it's funny. The mummified cat I printed for the wife. His name is Mr. Snuggles.
Mr. Snuggles.
Yep. Mr. Snuggles. There we go. I can see better. Yeah, there's this one. There's a royal cat. And this one's just called Cat. But she wanted the mummified one. So it's funny because I mean, if this thing is the 75mm one, normal 32mm, it's gonna be super tiny.
Where did you get the file for that cat?
It was in the Buried Tombs from the Loot Studio. It was actually the first one I bought. Got that one, and then the Light and Darkness. Yeah, pretty much all of it. Like maybe one or two other sets I want to get, because they are pretty sweet. The thing that's nice with this too is being able to print. I mean, yeah, it takes a little bit of time to do. Then you get to like this stuff and do a little bit of cleanup and whatnot. But honestly, it's not that bad. It's kind of like it's almost meditative. Sometimes frustrating, especially when you break pieces. But what's nice is I don't have to spend a ton of money on them. Mm-hmm. So I don't have to go out and hope that the store I go to has as many copies of the ones that I want, and just be like, oh, let's see, I'm gonna need like 5 of these guys. All right, let me get a print and print. A couple hours.
I mean, for the most part, it's set and forget it too, right? I mean, I'm sure you check on it, but
yeah, pretty much. It's just once you get it going, just let it run its course, and just I mean, I'll peek on every now and then, just make sure everything's looking decent. Then you give it a wash, let it dry, throw them into cure, then clean. And then if need be, like with the Mr. Big Boy over here, I found a couple little like soft spots, just toss them back into the cure, and that's it. The only thing I might do is reprint the base for this guy, or this cat, because for some reason it printed out really weird, so it's not going to sit flat unless maybe I can carve it off. Hopefully without taking my finger off.
what do you think what happened to the base for it to do that?
I don't know. I don't know if it was just the supports didn't print or what, or there's no supports there, so if anything I might just need to, if I print another one, but I think I might be able to just kind of cut this down.
Shave that one a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just kind of shaving it just a little bit down. So that might help it out.
You said that's for Amy?
Yeah. This is the base for the kitty. Clean up this edge a little. So yeah, it'll probably just be like a little thing for her to paint and put somewhere. A little decorative knick-knack type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her she could just do it and bring it to work and leave it there.
You guys still looking for jobs closer to the home?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I am. I haven't really found anything that's really piques my interest. She's been looking, working on her resume and such. Yeah, the drive's kind of a pain. I mean, obviously we knew that when we bought the house, but
yeah, yep.
Like when I actually go back to work, It's only like a 45-minute drive for me, but it's still like an hour for her.
Mm-hmm.
That's just in the morning. Afternoon, it's gonna be a lot longer because more people are getting out.
Mm-hmm.
First thing, I haven't got anything on my finger. That's good. Yeah, so this little KB, like, meow. Yeah. Oh, let me get down. It's kind of cool because each of these sets actually comes with like some heroes, and the cool thing about it is like I think the first set they have is something with the goblins, and you get the whatever set you buy, you get the welcome set, which has like 4 heroes that come with it. Which this is one of them, who's like a dragonborn. And most of them have like a little adventure booklet you can run too. So if you use them, great. But as the sets go up, basically in quote-unquote difficulty, they you can see that they're advancing as well. So they've got same hero but different poses and different like upgraded weapons and different stances and stuff. It's pretty sweet.
Well, dude, I ate my pumpkin seeds, and now I'm tired. You, gonna be on tomorrow night at all?
Oh, probably. My plan is hopefully, I got some stuff I gotta do around the house. We, today we put up the, or some, plastic and stuff over the, AC unit.
Oh yeah, yep, cover that bad boy up.
Yeah, because we're getting a draft in, and so.
Yeah, it's just good for their protection. Today I did a little bit. I got the pegs up on the driveway, so they're barked. We have a sump pump that in the summer we use a thinner, longer hose. Mm-hmm. So I took that off and I put on the winter one. So yeah, it's good. And then tomorrow we're gonna my dad's coming up. We're gonna clean out the gutters a little bit because some of them got a bunch of leaves in them. And then we're gonna get my lawnmower, not my lawnmower, my snowblower started to make sure that because I've seen like every year I don't touch it till I need it, and then it takes like a half hour to start just because we use that fuel stabilizer, but I just feel like it's still after so long it doesn't work. It just takes me a while to start it, and it stinks too because it's electric start, and even just I don't know if it's gunked up or that it's just been sitting for 6 months or whatever. It just does not start right away, so we're gonna do that tomorrow too.
Do you drain the fuel out of it?
No, we put the
yeah, the fuel stabilizer you're saying.
Yeah, that's supposed to be good for I was told more than a year, so typically up here it's 6 months.
Yeah.
Since I used it last, I don't know, and maybe it's just because I'm like, I get out there and it just seems worse because, oh, I need to go snow blow and I can't right now, but we're gonna have it all ready. Pull the battery out of the rider for the lawnmower, get that into the house.
Yeah, I went and cleaned out the gutters as much as I could, which is pretty much me just using my leaf blower to blow them all out.
Yeah.
At least the ones I could reach, because I mean, all I got is a step ladder. I don't got a normal ladder to get up on the second story. But yeah, like I was looking the other day out by the kitchen, or out through the kitchen window, and I could see one of the gutters back there is already full again. I'm like, God damn it. And then of course now it snows, and I went and bought it's like a little mesh, like a plastic mesh to put kind of in the top of the gutter to help keep the leaves out of it. I was like, oh, well, maybe if it's nice out, I can go do that. And now it's like, oh, look, it's snowing, so that's not going to happen. But it's supposed to be like 50 here on like Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, so none of it should stick around. It'll melt. Hopefully.
Yeah. Most of the stuff's going to melt. I mean, the ground's not cold enough yet. But Tuesday I might go out and try to re-blow out the damn gutters and then see about trying to get those things in there. I just don't know if I can do it one-handed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got some more stuff to do. I put up, so we were getting like a draft through the garage door that comes into the house, and I put, like, I thought it was for doors, but I think it might have actually been for windows. And put like a rubber strip type stuff, put that along the edging, and it's, I mean, from what it was to what it is now, it's a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, it's helping.
There's only a couple spots where it's still kind of coming through, so I gotta kind of hit that. But we bought some more today, but I think I'm supposed to like cut it down the center, basically split it, and I just basically put the whole thing in the door. So it's like extra sealed.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the door to our 3-season porch, that goes indoor 3-season porch, I want to basically do the same thing. There's only like 2 little spots where I can feel a breeze coming through, so I'm gonna kind of hit it with that too. Try to help cut that down, but I can kind of feel a difference. But it's so weird because, like, most of the apartments I've lived in, they've always been fucking hot. Like, even our last one, like last winter, never turned the heater on. So we didn't need to because our apartment was so damn hot all the time.
Yeah.
And now having a house, and it's like, where's all the heat? There's no real happy medium. It's either it's too warm or it's chilly, which, you know, I actually enjoy being chilly because to me it's more comfortable.
I find it easier to sleep. It's still higher than we used to have it because of the kiddos, but we usually used to have it where once we got to like 9 p.m. the temperature would go down like 2-3 degrees.
Yeah, our system does that too. And like a little bit ago, it kind of dinged. Usually it's about 1:30. It goes into, you know, it'll send a text. It's like, or not text, but it'll be like a notification. It's like, oh, it's almost bedtime. Temperature's
They know too much.
That's fine. But yeah, I mean, even like last night, it was in our room. It was really hot, so I ended up cracking the window open, and then I'll move the curtain so basically any breeze that's blowing in curls and hits me. Amy can deal with it. She's got the fan. But yeah.
Alright, dude. Let's try to do this again tomorrow.
Sounds good, man.
Alright, good night.
Hey, man. Let's see. That's stick in there. Well, anybody out there want to talk or anything? There's a few people out there, so. Any questions about anything? Dragon Barn. Yeah, this one's Johnny. He's got a crossbow. This is the other Dragonborn. This is the first print of the Dragonborn I did, but I accidentally broke off the hilt for the greatsword, as you can see. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with him yet. Well, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I got for right now, until I do some more printing. Hopefully, tomorrow after I get my stuff done, I'll set up my airbrush and do some priming. If anything, tomorrow I might do some painting. Let's see what we're going on. Does anybody out there got any questions about anything? Question about what I'm doing, question about games, running games, playing in games, favorite moments in games. Nothing? Nobody? Yeah, there's a few people out there. Let's get you cleaned up. Oops. I gotta hold on to him. It'll be so much better. looking to start a new campaign. Not really sure what yet. Trying to decide what I want to do for what the big bad evil guy is going to be, or the BBEG. A lot of good creatures and monsters out there to use, especially when you have a gargantuan-sized pit fiend. Let's face it, you're gonna have to deal with the devil and fight one. The bigger, the scarier. Let's see if I can do this little break-ins crossbow. So I'm slowly working on writing up my world for No One campaign. I'm trying to decide. So right now I use it for Genesis, which if you guys have never heard of Genesis, it's a system created by Fantasy Flight before Osmodee bought them. Fun system. Uses different style dice, which for the longest they're same ones they use for the Star Wars RPG, which when that came out I was hilariously against because I already had a bunch of D20 sets. And I was angry because I'm like, what do I need more dice for? Now I gotta buy these stupid ones. And then I actually learned how the system works and how the dice work, which honestly is the hardest part. But once you figure that out, oh my god, does it open up so much. I mean, there's the opportunities for everything is just insane. A little bit server. But what I'm thinking of doing is kind of doing two. So like I'll have creatures and monsters that I've created for my world set up for Genesis in there, but also doing one for D&D. So if people want to use it for that, there'll be the same thing. It's just for D&D. luckily, the only thing that's going to be it's pretty much going to be just copy everything over that I do for my normal world or my normal game, and just make the modifications for the or for the D&D stuff. So it shouldn't be too terrible. Just wish I knew people that could actually draw, that could actually do the art for it. I know there's one gentleman I talked to years ago. I think I still got his email. Met him at a coffee shop, and he was actually, I was there working on gaming stuff. He was drawing on his laptop, the new like tablet drawing pad thing that he got, and kind of watched him, and he was really good. He gave me his email. I should try to get a hold of him. He said he would be willing to, if I ever, cause I had a bunch of gaming books and stuff, because, you know, just sitting in the coffee shop, worked on the world and stuff. Or a world, my old one. But he said that if I wanted, I could get a hold of him, he would be willing to illustrate the whole thing at no cost. Which I thought was kind of cool, because he just loves to draw and he loves to do stuff like that. I just have to kind of give him some ideas and let him run. And I'm the type where it's like, I'm not gonna, you know, I've got a few ideas, but for the most part, I'm not gonna inhibit anybody's artistic abilities. You know, they might be like, oh, give me some ideas. I'm like, okay, here's a couple ideas. And they're like, oh, what if we do this? I'm like, do what you want. You're doing it. Doing all the hard work. So maybe I'll have to reach out to him or something. Oh, I think he's clean. They're just fine. Everybody's so quiet out there. All right. Oops. Ta-da. All right. Well, I think that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. If all goes well, I should be on tomorrow. Hopefully to do some painting. I don't know what I'll paint it. Maybe I'll start on Mr. Big. But I don't know. Might do the smaller one first. Anyways, for those that are hanging around, who've been watching, thanks. Hopefully check in tomorrow. Get some more done. And yeah. Till then, I guess, have a good night.